Hi friends. Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to explain the basics of an electromagnetic wave. How the electromagnetic wave has been introduced, how the conceptual and electromagnetic wave has been introduced into the technology will be deciding here. Welcome guys. Electromagnetic wave, as the name itself indicates, electric and magnetic. Electromagnetic, that means electric and magnetic fields both are present perpendicularly in such a manner that it is perpendicular to the both to each other. Is not only perpendicular to each other but also perpendicular to the direction of propagation of wave. Let me clearly explain this. For example, if you take this waveform like this, see here, assume that this traveling direction as x-axis and this electric fields as y-axis and the magnetic fields as z-axis. So whenever a wave travels through x-axis like this, that means the wave traveling direction, the direction of traveling is x-axis, then automatically there will be two fields known as electric fields and magnetic fields which are perpendicular to each other and is also perpendicular to the direction of propagation of the wave. In this case, here electric field is denoted by Ey, which is given in y direction, and the magnetic field is denoted by Hz, which is denoted in z direction, and the direction of propagation of wave is x bar. See, all are direction oriented, that means all comes under vector notation. So whenever you take any cross product of 2 gives the third form. Suppose x bar or ax cap cross ay cap gives you z cap. That means unit vector ax bar cross product with other ay bar gives you the direction of the third directional unit vector known as az bar. As from vector calculus, the dot product of two vectors in this case is 0. Why? Because dot products of perpendicular vectors always be 0. Suppose ax bar dot ay bar gives you 0. That is the basic mathematics in these electromagnetic waves. Suppose he has given you two components, then the third component direction can be calculated by using vector calculus as x bar cross y bar equal to z bar or y bar cross z bar equal to x bar, like that, and so on. Z bar cross x bar equal to y bar. That's what the direction of orientation of the electromagnetic waves. See here, in this diagram we clearly represent this diagram. See, one thing I want to say is that the electromagnetic waves travels in the form of sinusoidal waveforms. In which waveforms does it travels means it travels in the form of sinusoidal. It can also be represented as e power minus j theta. That means here theta indicates the angle of the sinusoidal waveform. Suppose if you take e power minus j theta means, suppose if you take e power minus j theta gives you, the actual representation is r into e power minus j theta. Here if you take r as unity or normalized to 1, then it can be represented as e power minus j theta. So that is nothing but sin theta minus cos theta minus j sin theta. It can be represented like this. Okay, so this is the clear view of the electromagnetic wave propagation, electric field and magnetic field. And also you have one thing you have to notice, that electromagnetic waves travels in the form of sinusoidal in nature as shown. See, both are perpendicular to each other. Suppose if it is sine means it becomes cos, if it is cos means it becomes sine. It's not exactly like that, but something like that. Okay, we will see the three-dimensional view of this figure is shown below here. See, this E component and H component are always E component or B component, we can say, where E is electric field intensity, B is magnetic field intensity, always mutually perpendicular to each other, and there is a separation of lambda between the two crests and troughs as shown in the figure. Two crests and troughs as shown in the figure, and is also mutually perpendicular to each other, or we can say as transverse in nature. We can say that they are in transverse in nature. Now this is the one form. Now this is called linearly polarized. That means polarized with respect to linearly manner. Now see here, it is represented in the form of circularly polarized. Here the electromagnetic waves are said to be in circularly polarized. So linearly polarized means x bar, y bar, z bar, that is three-dimensional. Here also x bar, y bar, z bar, but in the polar form, r into e power minus j theta, as discussed earlier. See here, suppose if the pointer or if the wave travels in the right side direction, then it is called right circularly polarized. Can you notice a complete circle that is called r into e power minus j theta can be noticed in this diagram. That's all for today's class. We will see the next content in the upcoming classes. Thank you.